seaside, welcome to the Winter Gardens, Blackpool! And the first round action of the Bet Victor World Matchplay, all brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. And a very special hello to all our viewers joining us live on Sky Sports. Well, it's time to meet the players and time to meet the Austrian #1. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the gentle Mensur. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from St Helens, England, the former Lakeside champion, the winner of 2 PDC ranking events, time to meet the bullet, Stephen Bunting!
Stephen Bunting against Mensur to get us underway this afternoon. You can give us your thoughts on Twitter at Sky Sports Darts or on Instagram at Sky Sports. When it's a cliched question, I know, but it's still a valid one. Mensur with his awkward style, Stephen Bunting, lightning quick, likes to get on with it. Will that affect the game, do you think? Will that unsettle Stephen Bunting, despite all his experience?
I think that the longer it goes on, it might. But if Stephen can hit the ground running and get off to maybe at the 3-2, 4-1 start in the first session, then you can kind of put that to one side. Look, it's all about the player playing Mensur. If these two both play at their best, I think Stephen Bunting wins. I really do. But I've got to say, he looked really nervous he on that walk-on, and look, maybe he's trying to protect the ranking, or just maybe he's not happy, but he did look unusually nervous, I've got to say.
Well, Stephen Bunting, the world #14, taking on Mensur then in our first game of the afternoon here. Suljovic is awkward for Bunting as he was for Gary Anderson last year. Remember, he dismissed the world champion in round 2 last year. Can he claim another big scalp in this match? Let's get over to the commentary box. Rod Harrington has gone across there to join Nigel Pearson. Afternoon, Nigel.
Hi, Rod. Yes, thanks very much. Good afternoon, everybody. Terrific lineup today, this afternoon session. First of 4 games, first round of the Bet Victor World Match Play, and Stephen Bunting, the Bullet, has plenty of support in the crowd here at the Winter Gardens today, as you would expect. Based not too far away from here. Mensur, who played a part for Austria in the World Cup of Darts live on Sky Sports last month. Got through to the quarter-finals as well.
60.
Very, very solid performer. But Bunting made a great start to life in the PDC, Rod. Hasn't been able to keep that form going, though, has he?
No, he hasn't. What happens sometimes, as we see Bunting just missed the 180, when you're having to protect You know, when 2 years comes up, you have to protect all your rankings. That's when the pressure comes on. That third year is when we say, is when you've got to show your bottle. And Stevie's just gone off the ball a little bit. As we see, Mensur Suljovic, that's the first maximum of this afternoon's session. And that puts him back in this leg. I think with Mensur, though, you know, we talk about how slow he is. Let's not take away, he's actually a really good player. And the thing that Stephen mustn't do is give him too many chances on those doubles, because he doesn't very often let him off.
Loves double 14, Suljovic. He loves treble 20 here as well. 2 in. It's a great start for Mensur Suljovic. Very, very accurate indeed. Now, Bunting got the second round 2 years ago on his debut here. He's hit the treble 17, so needs the ball. Oh, width of a wire away.
Mensur 121.
Wow, what a superb opening leg. Bullseye for Bunting after 12. Now Suljovic the same, 1-2-1. Now he's got to come down to those 17s, and he's not going to have a dart at the ball. So 2 darts at double 8
48.
should be the route. 9 double 8 for
25.
Stephen Bunting. Just needs to keep focused here. This is where you build confidence in these early legs. Well, that's exactly what he's done.
Yeah, no mistake. First time of asking from Stephen Bunting. If there were any nerves, and I agree with Wayne, by the way, watching him on his walk onto the stage, did look a little bit tense, but good leg from Stephen Bunting, because Suljovic wouldn't let him go. Kept the pressure on, but that was a good finish from Bunting. Put it away quickly, no messing.
Yeah, Bunting's been working on his throat, especially that last dart. We do see a lot of players that just move forward on the release of the last dart. Barneveld is one of them that started it, talking to him not long ago. Bunting is just working on keeping his height.
100.
Take a big deep breath, fill your chest up, it keeps your height, and that will keep the dart up a bit further. And that's a perfect dart for Bunting, so he keeps his height, should find another one from that first. He'll be disappointed if he doesn't.
100.
Suljovic then, quarter-finalist here last year. As the boys in the studio mentioned, he beat Gary Anderson. He also beat Terry Jenkins. This is his 3rd World Match Play here in the Winter Gardens. But a very, very dangerous customer.
56.
Now a chance for Bunting if he can hit a big one here.
Well, he's possibly got 9 darts from this 301. However, he needs to find a treble. And that's
60.
his last 5 darts have all been low, which is not a good sign from Bunting. Just needs to get the dart up. It's not going to be in the treble, it needs to be just above it. Where Suljovic can lob the dart over others to find the treble, and that's exactly what he's done. A good setup from Suljovic.
Certainly is. Well, again, Bunting going low, as you pointed out, Rod.
60.
Can't find a treble, Stephen Bunting, so Mensur Suljovic looking good here. He's got 6 darts to take it out. 66 he needs to level this at 1 leg apiece. Which way is he going to go? 15 for tops. For 1 apiece.
46.
He's going to be back anyway, but he's just a little bit annoyed with himself there.
Yeah, if you're going to miss the double top, you'd rather miss it above and not below. You come down for the double 10s and you put the first one inside. And Bunting certainly has put some pressure on. I was going to say, you put the first dart inside, have to chase up to those 5s. That's not an easy route. So if he's going to miss, it's just on the outside wide, or just put the first. Wow. Well, he should be used to this. He likes the double 14, and that's exactly why.
Well, that was a good recovery, wasn't it? Very good recovery. And he levels it at 1 leg apiece, and see what it means to him as well. Big game for both these players. but Bunting cannot find a treble.
Now what he's doing, Nigel, because in the previous leg a lot of those darts went low, now he's just given it a little bit more air time. And that first dart a good inch above the treble, which is not much of a guide anyway. What I'd like to see Stephen, if he puts the dart low, go straight down to those 19s, go for the open target. There we have it, he's staying up there, although that's plenty of room to the left. And again, perhaps the second and third dart should have been at the treble 19s. Normally, if you put a dart low on the treble 20, you come all the way down the board, not so far to throw the dart, you'll over pitch a little bit and find the treble just above it on those 19s.
This is nice from Suljovic. That's how it's done. That is how it's done. 2 180s now for Mensur Suljovic. He's averaging 103. And Bunting is under a bit of pressure here.
60.
A real opportunity from here for Suljovic to kick on and break Stephen Bunting's throw in the third leg. He's going to switch for 19s now.
59.
He's annoyed.
Well, the dart on the floor did not help Stephen Bunting. We see it's just come in, it's caught the top of the stem, it holds the flight in. So now it leaves Suljovic with 6 darts from 167 to break the throw of Stephen Bunting. Leg 3, we're early on in this afternoon session. But get control early on and put the pressure on.
131.
That's a beautiful setup.
Well, that's what Suljovic is all about. Double 18 when he returns, and he will be back. This is too little too late, you feel, for Bunting in this leg.
Mensur 36.
Double 18 now for Suljovic for a break of throw, which even at this early stage could be very significant. No problem. Well, he's playing quite nicely. He's averaging 102. He's hit a couple of 180s. He's finishing as well. He leads 2-1, and he's got the throw in this next leg.
Well, Bunting has struggled, as we've said, Nigel, on the trebles in the last 2 legs. However, the last 3 darts he threw in each leg was a 140, not to be used. He's got to find those 140s earlier on. Otherwise, Suljovic will not let him off. He's got no friends up there.
Semi-finalist in the World Grand Prix, Mensur Suljovic has been on a great consistent run on the PDC Pro Tour as well. He can play a bit, this fella. Nice steady turn. Bunting now knows he needs to break back as quickly as he can. Premier League player last year, of course, Bunting.
100.
Arrived in the PDC with a fanfare and played quite nicely early on in his PDC career. Won his first event on the floor, the 2014 Lakeside champion, BDO.
100.
Suljovic a little bit frustrated, but still averaging almost 102. This is better from Bunting, but still goes low.
140.
Oh, he needed that. However, Suljovic, 6 darts from 201. Bunting against the throw is going to have to find 2 140s. One may not be enough, and that's an absolute plum dart for Suljovic. Will he go 25 here, or will he stay on that treble 20? He's gone 25. That leaves him a 2 dart combination for the 96. And he certainly needs this, and that's not going to help. Although he's going to put some pressure on this 96 of Suljovic. Yeah, that's a great setup.
Yeah, great last start, wasn't it, to leave double 12. So Suljovic has to get this now to hold his throw. Such a determined character, isn't he? Well, he went for treble 16 to leave double 14. This could be a break back immediately for Stephen Bunting, which would be just what the doctor ordered. Plenty of support here in the Winter Gardens. He's fallen just below. One dart left at double 6. Yes! Brilliantly done! Just when the pressure was on, he responded in some style. What a reaction from Stephen Bunting. 2 apiece.
Yes, well, he knows how important that is to get that breaker throw back early as possible. The longer you leave it, the harder it's going to get. However, now, don't give your throw away easy. You've got to stay strong
16.
when you throw, and you get control. However, again, Nige, too many visits without a treble.
Two 180s to Suljovic, but Bunting consistent with the 1040s. Too close to call this one, which way it's going to go.
96.
One break of throw apiece already. First to 10, but you must lead by 2. In the Bet Victor World Match Play here at Blackpool this Sunday afternoon. Nice. He's going to switch down here.
139.
Bunting these 2 trebles. One is not going to be enough. And he does find the second. Mind you, 228 for Suljovic. A lot tougher to get home from there in 6 darts than 205. May only be a bullseye after 6 for Suljovic, but it could be a double for Bunting. However, that has done Bunting a favour.
Switching down for treble 19 now.
54.
But that treble 19 isn't really helping him too much. It's not working for him. He's not on a finish, so Bunting in a great position to retake the lead from here.
60.
Only 60 though. Still hope for Suljovic.
Yes, they were better thrown darts, but none of them found the treble. I was going to say, he's got 6 darts now from 174. And look at the 18s now. Treble 18 will leave him the double top.
$98. Stephen requires.
Well, not all is lost for Bunting. Suljovic may only get 1 dart at the double top. Oh, treble 16 now. That leaves double top, and what a check out this would be just north of the double top.
76.
Well, that would have brought the house down. Now an opportunity for Suljovic to break through again. 76 needed. 20 would leave tops here now. 1 dart at tops for 3-2 and a break. There he goes, and look what it means to him. Short break now with Suljovic 3-2 up, and when we come back, he will have the throw as well to try and go 4-2 up. More Bet Victor World Match Play Darts comes from Blackpool in a few moments' time. Welcome back to the Winter Gardens here in Blackpool this Sunday afternoon. We're live with the Bet Victor World Match Play, where Mensur Suljovic leads Stephen Bunting 3 legs to 2. And coming up we have Kim Hybrex, who's never won here, up against Gerwyn Price, who had a sensational run on debut last year. And we've got Terry Jenkins and Justin Pipe, our 3rd match of the afternoon. And last but by no means least, we have Ian White and Daryl Gurney, who's on his Blackpool debut here this afternoon. So that's the order of play for today. And here, the opening game of the afternoon, the Austrian Mensur Suljovic shading it with a break of throw just before they went off there, and now looking to hold for a 4-2 lead. But Rod Harrington, this game literally could go either way.
140.
Yes, I mean, from the start, the bookmakers couldn't split them, and we couldn't either. However, Stephen Bunting just looking a little bit edgy. He's not finding enough trebles.
59.
He's got to win this mini session. We've got another 5 legs before the next commercial break. He's just got to concentrate. He's got to win this 3-2. Because if Suljovic walks off with this, and he has the throw in this mini session, he's going to walk off 6-4 with a race to 10. And all of a sudden,
99.
more pressure on the Bunting throw.
And Suljovic doing enough here with the throw, averaging 101.2. This is better from Bunting, isn't it?
140.
Bounce out with the last dart, though. That doesn't help him too much. There we see it. So, Suljovic in a good position now. Switches across to that treble 18. And a second one as well. Lovely darts, Rod.
Yeah, he's playing very solid, isn't he? We've said for a long time, forget about how slow he is. He's actually a brilliant dart player. And finally, Bunting gets all 3 darts to stick in the treble 20. That's his first maximum. However, Nigel, obviously it puts him back in the leg, but it's still advantage to Suljovic. Treble 14 will leave him the double 16. Oh, double 16 for Suljovic for a 4-2 lead. And there you go. It's as easy as that.
And the first 10 plus finish of the game as well. A 1-3-4 from Suljovic. That is brilliant. And now he has daylight. 2 legs clear.
57.
And Bunting, who hit a 180 in that last leg, still lost a leg. Cannot find a treble with his first 3 darts. Suljovic here has an opportunity. If he can just come below. Wrong treble. Well, he's let Bunting off the hook there.
Yes, and against Nige in that last leg, I mean, he hit a 180, didn't use it. In the first mini session, the first 5 legs, he hit 2 140s and couldn't use them. He's just hitting the big scores at completely the wrong time, and he's not being able to use them heavy scores, so he's got to do his heavy scoring in the first 9 darts, which he's not doing.
Which is better from Suljovic.
100.
Only a ton, so very much advantage Bunting here. And there is pressure to hold his throw, even though it's a race to 10. If he was to be broken a second time, he'd be in deep trouble. He's playing a little bit better now, Bunting.
Stephen Newcall, 164.
Ton's not enough for Suljovic at this stage.
Oh, sure, he won't go the bullseye route, will he? No, that's sensible thinking from Stephen Bunting. He's not interested in taking out a big flash shot. All he's interested in is getting this leg on the board. It is with his throw. So Suljovic won't panic about losing this leg.
Stephen Newcall, 64.
Now, perhaps this will give Bunting a bit more confidence. A nice clean finish on the 64. That leaves double 8.
Nice. Good leg from Bunting there. Played beautifully. He needed it. He was under pressure and he responded in style. 4-3, Suljovic leads. Still that 1 break of throw, the key. Quarter-finalist here last year. In his 2nd World Match Play. Terrific crowd again enjoying themselves here on this Sunday afternoon. Many of them, I'm sure, were here last night as well. And Bunting is certainly stepping it up a level.
Well, for the first time, Bunting now leads the averages. Just a smidgen over what Mensur Suljovic's is. And there we have it, both over the 100. Very tidy game, 67% on doubles, 4 out of 6 for Suljovic, 43%. It's actually a high-quality game from both players. However, it is Suljovic that leads this man, the bullet, 4 legs to 3.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant from Bunting. 2 180s now. He is playing beautifully. Oh, hello.
140.
103 plays 101 in the averages. Decent start to the afternoon.
Well, he's staying on the treble 20. Some players go 25 here.
60.
The 25 would have given him 2 darts at a treble to have a dart at a double, where this route normally only gives you the dart of the bullseye from 1-2-1. However, Suljovic could really put some pressure on here. Yes, he's gone the 25. He's gone for the 2 dart route if he doesn't hit another treble.
105. Stephen Newpal.
Important check out here, Nige, for Bunting. Gets him back right in this game and gets his throw.
Well, he needed the treble 17 to leave the ball there. So there is an opportunity now for Suljovic to go 5-3 up.
Mensur 96.
To be fair, he's clawed his way back pretty well here. 96 needed. Gets the treble 20 to leave the double 18 for a 5-3 advantage. Double 9, he's got 1 dart in hand. And he gets it. Brilliant finishing from Mensur Suljovic. 5-3 he leads. Halfway to victory. But there's a lot of twists and turns to come in this one, all right.
It was ironic that Stephen Bunting did his heavy scoring in the early part of the leg. However, then the last 6 darts did not hit a treble.
140.
And cost him darts at a double. Mind you, that was a superb check out from Suljovic on the 96.
Yeah, Suljovic's finishing is very good, 63%. He's already got 1 ton plus finish under his belt. And it was important that he held his throw there as well, because that is the key factor. Bear in mind, the match play format, you have to be 2 legs clear to win a game. Unless we go to sudden death, of course. And this man has 1 break of throw in his favour. That's why he's 5-3 up. So Bunting is chasing the game at this stage. Still plenty of time.
85.
But it's almost like he's walking on eggshells to the extent that 1 more loss with the throw and he would be in serious trouble. But this is nice. 3 treble 18s. Beautifully done from Bunting. Packed house again here this afternoon.
He doesn't want to come back with 80.
100.
Well, the deflection that time put it in the treble 20. So he's going to come back with the 3 clear darts at double top. And then there's 1 leg left before the end of the mini session, and it is essential
84.
that Bunting wins it. However, he's got to win this leg first. He doesn't want to let Suljovic come back for 92 knives, does he?
Oh, he's dipped below for double 10 now. That time!
Stephen Bunting.
It's a fair old battle, this one.
Game on.
Got to dig deep to win this game. Now, can Suljovic hold his throw to go into our second break? 6-4 ahead. Got to throw better than that, Mensur. And now, Stephen Bunting will sense an opportunity. How he would love one of his 140s, or maybe even a third 180, which isn't going to happen. Can he hit a couple of trebles? No. Is he going to let Suljovic off the hook? Yes, 60. He is. He only hit 60. That's disappointing for Bunting.
Yeah, a big chance missed there. And Stephen knows it. And you kind of feel that Suljovic, the way he's playing, he's not going to have 2 visits with really bad scores.
He's
That's
spot
exactly
on.
what he's done.
136.
Yes, you were proved absolutely spot on, Rod. Reminder, the winner of this will play the winner of Phil Taylor, Robbie Green.
100.
And that game takes place tomorrow night here at the Winter Gardens. Robbie Green on his Blackpool debut, and he draws Phil Taylor. Welcome to the match play, Robbie.
I said that Suljovic doesn't very often throw too bad scores on the trot. And he kicked off this leg with a bad one and absolutely steamed into Stephen Bunting with the next 6 darts.
100.
Tons are not going to be enough. He's probably got 9 darts from here, Suljovic. To be quite honest, you just throw bare 20s, you're going to have darts at 2 darts of the double to go in 6-4 up.
This is nice, isn't it? Just at the right time.
140.
Great darts from Mensur Suljovic. He's going to be back for tops for a 6-4 lead. This is nice, though.
140. Mensur 140.
Now, Suljovic needs tops. Switching for double 10 this time, no problem. 60% of the double, Mensur Suljovic. He goes into this short break, 6 legs to 4 ahead. In the first to 10, more live Bet Victor World Match Play darts from the Winter Gardens here in Blackpool is coming up in a few moments.